What an absolute power couple. Now, we're celebrating women, and it is Women's Month, so we thought, well, while we got a woman here and an inspirational one, we'll celebrate one of her special meals. Now, we're talking about a salmon fish cake, which are quite possibly the best ways in which to give leftover salmon or fish a second chance. And it's slightly crispy, it's packed with nutrients, they are absolutely tasty. It's made from fish as well, and they are a firm favorite of Rolene Strauss. And she's about to join us in the kitchen this morning to show us exactly how it's done. Rolene, I know you're being very busy this morning, but here you are with your espresso apron. Welcome to the studio. We're going to break through with something special in the kitchen as well, right?
Perfect.
I was looking at your ingredients, though, and I must say I'm absolutely impressed. Prime, it looks clean, it looks healthy, there's a good macro balance here. I'm just keen to see how we're going to put this all together. And this is something that I believe is a favorite of yours as well, right?
It is one of my absolute favorites. I don't believe that healthy eating should be bland and tasteless.
Yes.
So this is one of my favorite recipes. It's from a detox plan from Revital.
Okay,
so let's get cooking.
So this is something that you probably incorporate into your entire system, right?
Yes, definitely.
I love this. And the benefits are not only a healthy body, but again, a healthy mind as well, I'd imagine, too.
Everything. The kids love it. My husband actually loves it.
Okay.
It freezes very nicely. So when I make it, I make large amounts and then I freeze it. And then whenever, you know, one of those days where it's been a long day, you don't feel like cooking, just take it out of the refrigerator, put it in the oven, and there you go.
All right, well, let's show Mzansi how it's done. I believe I'm going to be helping you with the salad, which shouldn't be too hard. Yeah. And you've got the tough stuff on that side there.
It's not even tough. You just pour everything in and mix it.
Okay, so let me go through this first. So I've got cucumber, I've got onion, lemon, tomato, and avo, and some beautiful spinach leaves by the look of it. So I'll chop this up and get the salad going, and you can take us through this beautiful mix over here.
Perfect. All right. So over here I have the quinoa. It's very nice. Instead of any starches, the quinoa is filled with protein.
Yes.
And yes, we have the quinoa,
so
which is
the
the
good
base.
replacement for rice as well, for a low-carb option.
Definitely.
I like that, a nice complete grain there.
Then I pour in the sweet potato, which gives it a beautiful sweetness.
And it's a nice low GI carb too, so a nice health-conscious
And it also binds the fish cakes. So
oh, of course, yes, that's right. Because we're not using like a lot of flour here, I don't see.
Not at all, not at all.
We've got some natural binding ingredients.
Everything's natural.
I love it.
Then you can basically choose what fish you would like to use. Here we have some hake and some salmon. Okay. So whatever you have, you can use. Just everything, pour it together.
And I must just say, sorry, I'm like a health food. So I'm like, inside, I'm screaming out and celebrating here because this meal really ticks all the boxes. And I have to mention this to Mzansi. Not only is there some good protein coming in from the fish as well, but you got your omegas, which is good, healthy fat. And that's going to help with the brain health too. Is that correct? Yes.
For those breakthroughs.
We're resonating out here.
So yes, you can put in some egg if you would like to. Sometimes I don't even put in egg, but the egg obviously binds it as well.
Yeah.
And then you can just mix along as you get it. My children love this because they put their hands in here and they just love all of the textures and everything.
That's quite cool, and I think a meal like this is really cool. I mean, look at the two of us working in the kitchen right now. You can get your whole family involved in this. It looks like a lot of fun. Working with colors, always interesting. And the fact that you get to educate while doing something positive, and that's food, diet. One of the biggest important things when it comes to fueling ourselves for purpose. And like you were mentioning earlier, when it comes to those breakthrough moments, this is a part of the system. This is a part of that process, right?
Definitely. The one thing that I've learned when it comes to parenting actually is that you can try as hard as you wish, but if you don't lead by example, then everything you say is going to go undone at some point. So
you can't be eating a McDonald's or well, some kind of a fast food burger that we normally use as a lovely treat or a good meal, and then you're telling them to eat salads only. I mean, come on, that doesn't work, right?
It doesn't work, no, it doesn't work.
I love that. So it's all about balance.
Definitely. And spending quality time together. You know, there's so many opportunities in life where you can spend quality time together and create values for your family. And cooking is one of those for me.
I love that. So this is not just a kitchen. This is where foundations are laid. This is where principles are put to the test. I like that.
Exactly. So what I'm putting in here, actually, before we go on, is some coconut flakes.
Okay.
Once again, gives that a bit of a crunch, depending on what texture you use. but also fresh taste to the fish cakes.
That is true, and I see you mentioning a lot about textures, and it's something I've come to learn in the kitchen, that it's not just about the taste. I always thought it was just the taste, but the textures are another component altogether, never mind the macro balance, which you've already ticked here. So this is one of the top meals that I've had in a very long time, I must say, Rolene. Stepping it up here in the kitchen on Espresso, you're setting the bar here, definitely.
I'm so glad. A little bit of lemon juice as well, always goes nice with fish. My husband likes squeezing the lemon on at the end, so always keeps some extra
like
lemon for that.
Food stylist
Yes.
moment? Voila.
Okay, I think we're almost ready.
While you're busy there, I don't know if I've been a very good host, but I think I've tried my best at making the salad. I don't know what you think, but do you approve or not?
I approve. Anything fresh and green is amazing.
Yes.
So another tip, if you don't like cooking the salmon in oil in a pan, what I always do, if I don't like cooking it, is take some muffin pans, just spray them or put some olive oil in there,
that's
put them
smart.
in, and then actually put them in the oven. Then you can continue with whatever you're doing. You don't have to be there all the time.
Like little
that
burger
works
patties.
perfectly as well.
Oh, well, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, Rolene Strauss, our inspiration, and one of the beautiful women that we are celebrating for Women's Day this morning. It is a beautiful salmon and quinoa fish cake. Ticks all the health boxes. You can get it on espressoshot.com. The compliments of Rolene Strauss. And don't worry, she's not going anywhere. We're going to catch up with her a little bit later. See you in a bit.